I see these beautiful faces coming in, and we're gonna say good morning, good noon, good afternoon to whoever you are, wherever you are. I'm gonna put a little rhythm to it. We're gonna say hello, Erin in Brooklyn. Hello, Kate in California. Hello, Jojo on a train from somewhere to somewhere waving high. Hello, MeLanie DeMore. So good to see your smiling face. Hello, Deli. Hey, so nice to see you on the Sunday. Hello, Marilyn P. Scott. I don't know where you are. Hello, Giannis in Westford and Elizabeth Eckley. Hey, and hello, Julie in Ontario. Hope you're doing alright. Sheila in Florida. How you doing there? Arlen in Berkeley. Feeling right. Hello, Susan in Susan Millertown. Kevin Ennis, how are you? Hindi. Hello, Hindi. So glad to see you wave in there. And a Carolyn and a Boise, telling us it's 119 and a 7. Seven's an auspicious number, I hear. So, hey, 97. Hello to you, Storm. It's so good to see your face and hat. And Kathleen in Albuquerque. I hope you're feeling alright. Hello there, Cricket. I hope you're doing well. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Good afternoon, good spell. Oh. Hello, Diane Weinstein. I hope you're feeling right. Nancy with that beautiful brown cow. Jim Harkless, hey, all right. Hello, Ann Morse. Did I tell you I met Jim in person the other day? It was a beautiful, beautiful time celebrating Juneteenth, and he's lovely in every way. Oh, yes. And hello, Ann in Silver Spring. Hello, Fred in Silver Spring, too. Linda in Orcas Island. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hello, Mabel Bears out in Massachusetts. Susan G in Cincinnati and the curly tops are the best. Hello there, Amos. Brunwyn is connecting. Annette in California, Moon in Alexandria, hold up, BC. How you doing? Hello there, LMG. Luda, camera not working. Bob, iPhone. Caroline in DC. Sandy in Western North Carolina, UC. Sherry, Shakti, New Hampshire. New people coming on. My name is Munit, and I'm glad to be hosting this beautiful daily antidote of song. And hello, everybody. Wave up high and wave low. Wave to the right and wave to the left, and let us go. Hey. All right. So good to see everybody. This is my first time playing my little thumb piano. I hope you were able to listen to the little dooties as I said hello to all of you today. So glad to be hosting what I know is going to be an amazing, moving, powerful, beautiful daily antidote of song on today, Sunday, the 16th of July. So good to see your beautiful faces. Hello to all on the live stream. We have an amazing song leader here for you. This beautiful song leader has been here before, but Kate Munger is an amazing person who has founded something that I did not know about until today, which is the Threshold Choir. And I think she's going to tell us more about it because it's a fantastic thing that I immediately was moved by. She has been leading songs, choirs, groups of people for 40 years. She's a songwriter. She is a comforter, a healer, a very good friend to many, an inspiring person who is here with beautiful background in the background. And we're going to say hello to her as we welcome day 1197. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Munit, and how lovely to meet you for the first time and see all these faces of people that are so devoted to the daily antidote of song. I love this community and am so delighted to bring what I can to it. And thank you for the invitation, and big love to Joe, Rossi, and to Aaron, who is helping out today. It's really a delight to be here, and I'm really happy to have my precious and dear friend Mel with us today. It makes me really, really happy.
And it makes us so happy that we get to see you too. Have a little bit of a hello on the screen for us as well. But first, let's get right into what you have ready for us this morning, afternoon, day, in terms of the song that you have to share with us, and then we'll take it from there, if that's all right.
Perfect. I'm going to sing the song, teach it to you, give you parts, and then tell you a little bit more about it, because the lyrics mean a lot to me. Because and that's what I'm going to do, and I'll talk about it afterwards. The song goes, let me find you and the songs forever between us in these terrible times. I'm going to sing it again. Let me find you and the song forever between us in these terrible times. So now, and it's from a poem by Eloise Klein Healy. I'm going to play a recording of the parts. It'll be first the tune in the high part, and then the tune in the low part, and then hopefully all three. I'm not sure how I'll do that, but here we go.
Let me find you in the song forever between us in these terrible times.
Actually, that was the high and the low part together. Now I think it's split out, so it might be high in tune now.
Let me find you and the song forever between us in these terrible times.
I'm going to go back, and I'm going to sing the tune now, which is between those two parts. Here we go.
Let me find you in the song forever between us in these terrible times. Let me find you in the song forever between us in these terrible times.
And here, now that you've sung it a couple of times, let me tell you about the poem. It came to me from a really important weekly message that I get from a woman named Susie Tompkins Buell, who lives in my area and is a political activist. And she doesn't usually send, she sends what has happened, what we can do, good news, bad news. She rarely sends poetry, but she sent this poem by Eloise Klein Healy called The Lyric in a Time of War. Let my music be found wanting in comparison to yours, as it must. Let me be found loving as you were, extravagantly the beautiful. Let me find you in the song forever between us in these terrible times. These are terrible times. There's just no getting around it. And for singers especially, I feel that so much has been taken from us in terms of COVID, and singers have to maintain a certain optimism, and that is harder and harder to do these days, but I am determined is what I am. And the songs that I write say, let me find you in this, and the song forever between us in these terrible times. Let's sing it one more time, and then I'll say a little bit more. Here we go.
Let me find you and the song forever between us in these terrible times. Let me find you and the song forever between us in these terrible times. Let me find you and the song forever between us in these terrible times.
I cut it off really quickly because my sweetheart Cindy and I get the giggles right after that. So this is definitely not specifically a song written for bedsides, and we often sing songs that collect our connection to one another as we're learning about going to a bedside, practicing for that purpose, gathering outside in order to go into a bedside, and then repairing and regrouping afterwards. And this would be one of those songs more specifically. And I think when we sing something, when we sing about things, it anchors them in our spirit. And that's why I continue to find such joy as a songwriter and such joy in being able to share my songs in this context with all of you. I wonder if, go ahead,
I
Monique.
was just gonna say, when MeLanie came in, she said, "Of course, I would love to talk to my favorite person about one of my most favorite things," and that one of the things that she does soon after she meets people in the realm of music making, community singing, or anything else is mention about the Threshold Choir. So, if I may invite Ms. MeLanie DeMore, please, if you could, yes, to come into this conversation and tell us about your experience with it. And if we had never heard of it, tell us what you tell the people when you meet the people about.
Well, when I'm fortunate to work with choirs and organizations literally all over the world. And the first thing that I talk to people about is how songs and music are medicine and nourishment. And then I talk to people about the different ways that you can use your voice in song. And then I say, how many of you are familiar with the Threshold Choir? People are like, And I said, this is what I say. Threshold Choir was founded by my dear friend, Kate Munger, who lives in Inverness. And that if you call up members of the Threshold Choir, they will come to your house, the hospital, or the hospice, and sing for you and your loved ones, and it costs you nothing. If you need somebody to come every day for 6 months, somebody will come and hold you and your family and your loved ones in a place that's just right for you. And that's what I tell people. And I say, it's not like any other singing. I mean, there are people who are beautiful solo singers who are terrible at singing at bedsides because it's so completely not about you. When you are in the hands of Threshold, they were making a space for you and your family to do whatever it is that you need to do in that moment. And Threshold singers will come and they'll sing for your puppy if your puppy ain't feeling good. If somebody's, I know some Threshold singers who go and sit and sing for you if you're going dialysis and they're putting all that other stuff. Threshold singers it's about holding you at the threshold of whatever it is. Am I correct in that, Kate?
You are absolutely correct. Let me just say that we go in small groups. The entire
Mhm.
choir does not descend
Yes.
on you. It's
3 and 4s,
two
threes
or
and
three
fours. No, we
people.
do not. Yeah, we don't go in there like like it's not like
Oh,
you going in there with your church choir or something and we squeezing people out of the way. It's 3s and 4s, if that. So, and can I tell quickly, Kate, how I found out about Threshold Choir?
of
This was
course.
before I met you. I was going to see a friend of mine, Judy Hirsch, and she said, I've got some people coming over to sing for me. Do you mind if they're happening while I'm visiting? And I said, oh no, I don't mind at all. And so we're sitting there, and there's two people. I believe one of them was Jacqueline. And they said, we want to sing you one of our favorite songs. And it's called Sending You Light. And Judy started laughing. And they said, why are you laughing? I said, because this is MeLanie DeMore right here. And that was my first introduction to Threshold, them singing my song, Sending You Light.
And the song that you're going to sing right now for us, Sending You Light. I know you're ready. I just know you are.
You want Sending You Light? Is that what you
Of
like?
course.
Seizing the moment. Carpe diem.
Okay, here we go. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. One more time. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. And then it was over between me and Kate. That was it. That way we've been song sisters and friends forever and ever. Amen.
It's true. The lovely thing about that song and Threshold Choir songs and Threshold Choir singing at a bedside is that we are able to set aside ego and performance energy and are able to offer songs like between MeLanie and me. We offer songs back and forth without ego and with generosity to one another. And that's what makes our singing at a bedside so precious, because the fact that the ego is out of the way, it means that it's a prayer, and the blend that results from that is the magic carpet. And that's what sends the song right to the heart of the people we're singing for.
Yes.
And there are threshold choirs in most major cities in the United States, in Europe, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Cambodia, in Mexico and Canada. We're very strongly lacking in threshold choirs in South America. I think I need to ameliorate that situation because there just plain aren't, and there should be. We sing in Spanish, we sing in Swedish, we sing in Hebrew, we sing in whatever language is appropriate. And our songs, like the song I wrote and the one that Mel just sang, are short often and repetitive, so that we're not burdening somebody whose spirit is looking in a different direction with lots and lots of words. We're giving them an anchor to say, I'm sending you light. What else do we need to know? But we sing that over and over and over again. I'm glad to see the in the chat some interesting information. Yes, there should be one in Puerto Rico. I'm absolutely convinced of that. And I am hearing that church choirs and community choirs are also even asking us for some of our music so that they can sing for their members or their parishioners as they are struggling and dying.
Mhm.
Oh, and the DC Labor Chorus.
Yes.
DC
Oh,
Labor Chorus sings Sending You
that's
Light
so
by
sweet.
phone to friends needing light and love at the end of each rehearsal. Did you know that?
Oh, how sweet is that? I love that. Well, we also have another on this call. We have another threshold composer on here, Marilyn Power Scott, who writes a lot of beautiful songs for Threshold as well.
That is so true.
Yeah,
So nice to see you there, Marilyn.
I call her MP3. Yes, she's here. But it's beautiful, beautiful songs, and
there is a request for the words for "I am sending you light," if it's possible to put them in. I don't want to get them wrong. So if you could, that would be beautiful. And again, absolutely, I loved how you mentioned that like most of these songs are things that people write, even that they go to a bedside by somebody who's not well or who's transitioning, and that in itself is where the inspiration also comes from for that moment, for that person, for that spirit, for that energy. And it's such a beautiful thing. I mean, my own vibration has calmed down significantly since even the beginning of this session. I mean, this makes sense. I come from traditions where everything has a song attached to it. But then I also wondered, do we have this kind of repetitive, kind of healing kind of thing that does happen in our tradition? So I'm going to find out more and see if I can, maybe provide some Amharic ones
oh, look, the light there. There's the. Thank you, somebody, for putting that in. Thank you, Jojo. Yeah, there's that's what when you're singing something that has that repetitive, it becomes a cradle. It's like you are literally putting that person in musical arms and just sort of rocking them in a way that they can really feel.
Absolutely.
And that's what's really important. And what Kate has done in terms of with Threshold Choir literally has changed, I think, the molecular character of the planet, because the people that are singing Threshold, not everybody in Threshold actually sings at bedsides. But when you get together and people are intentional about what they're doing and the way that they're singing together, that literally radiates out from wherever any Threshold choir is singing anywhere. It changes the molecular character of that place. It's just a fact. I don't care what anybody says. That's a fact. I'm telling you right now.
I believe it.
It also amplifies really deep friendships between the singers. I think people find when they sing with the choir for a while that the connections, the friendships they make from people who they sing with are some of the most important in their lives, because they're not focused on whining and complaining. They're focused on acts of service and response to the gratitude we feel for having been given a voice in the first place.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And then we have this repertoire in common. So you end up the Threshold Choir. If you go, if I go to New Zealand, and if there's a Threshold Choir there, you got family, you got cousins, you got singing family.
You've got
there.
tribe.
Because we have repertoire, huh?
You have tribe because we know the same song.
We have. That's exactly right. We have those connections. So.
Oh, beautiful. I don't want this to end because I'm feeling so much better than I did when I started. But I know that there's also something happening soon. We want to also let everybody know that actually Kate will be doing a presentation about the Threshold Choir to a church in Santa Monica. And there has been, if you would like to know more about it or to join that, you can send her an email. And I believe her email has been shared. I'll try to reshare it again as well so that you can join her to learn more about this beautiful thing.
Oh, there it is.
It is a beautiful thing. Has it been sent? Yes, it's happening right there.
Yeah, and the link is there. The link to the service is there as well.
And
That's
the link
really
is
good.
there. So I know that you need to get ready for that. Can you sing us on our way? and hug us with your words and hug us with your melody. And thank you, MeLanie, for being here. This was
My
perfect.
pleasure.
It could not have been more perfect. So I will give now
Kate,
the stage to you, Kate.
so many angels. I'm just saying. Isn't that yours?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
When Mel, that's the other thing about friendship. When she tells me what to do, or when I tell her what to do, which doesn't
We
happen
do
very
it.
often, we pay attention. So I'll go out with so many angels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So many angels all around me. So many angels. It's you I see. So many angels gathered around. So many angels. It's you I found. So many angels all around me. I love seeing all your faces on the screen. So many angels. It's you I see. And thank you all for putting up lyrics and links. It takes a community to pull this off. So many angels gathered around. So many angels. It's you I found.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, MeLanie. Thank you, everyone. So many angels. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for making the space, time, place, community possible for so many angels to gather, to heal, to bring joy, life, and light to everybody around. If you're new to us, it was a very beautiful day to join us with all of this wonderful healing music. Definitely find out more about the Threshold Choir, Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song is what happens every day at noon to bring a song for upliftment, healing, joy, and community. Thank you, Kate. Please definitely join her. I know that we want to just stay here. I feel like I want to just stay here. But I am going to say thank you again to everyone. And I'm going to send us on our way so that the next thing that needs to happen can happen in all of our lives with more peace in our hearts. Anything anybody needs to say, MeLanie? Is there any parting words? I know JoJo's on a train, so she might be in and out.
My life is so much better for my connection with Kate. I'm just telling you.
Feel the same way, Mel. You know I do.
That is a beautiful thing. Now I need to get connected to Kate so that my life can be better too.
It's over now. Malik, it's already happened, hun.
It's already happened. That's all it is. I immediately was connected to it. So
that's it.
That's it. It's in here now. The seeds have grown. They're already taking root. It's happening. So I'm going to now say, all you angels, Kate, thank you. And MeLanie, thank you. And Deli, thank you. Oh, Marilyn and Sheila and Arlene and Susan and Carolyn and Cricket and Ruth and Nancy and Jim and Anne and again Fred and Linda and Bonnie and Susan and the Curly Tops and Anne again. I love how we have so many Anns again, Caroline and Nancy and Rosalie and Cindy and Trish and Annette and Kat, Jamie and Diane and Bob and Mabel and Jane and Aaron, Kevin and Storm and is that Hindi? Hey! And Amos and Bronwyn and Moon and Hoda and LMG Luda and Sherry and Jane. And thank you, Aaron. And thank you, JoJo. And thank you, Kate. And thank you, MeLanie. And thank you, Carpe Diem Arts. Please go ahead and support Carpe Diem Arts by sharing our programming, sharing our stories, sharing our links, donating if you can, telling people to come and be part of the community so we get bigger, stronger, wider. 1197 was a beautiful day. I love you all. I think that's all. Let's wave to each other up high. Let's wave to each other down low. To the right, to the left. My name is Munit, and I am now more happy. Happier is the word. And peaceful, and thankful, and grateful. And thank you, and thank you. All we can say is thank you. With all our love and all of our gratitude, bye to the live stream community out there in the world. Thank you for the beautiful energy and that you've given to this universe, Kate, and all the Threshold Choir members. I'm going to be looking for my chapter.
Good for you. And I want to quote Lisa Littlebird, who says, I feel better.
I feel better. And I think